What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video right now, and this here I got a snapping turtle. It's not a very big snapping turtle. I just caught him. Now I'm just going to explain a bunch of facts about snapping turtles and explain to you how I caught him. So I'm just going to get him right here. And he's not a very big snapping turtle, probably 10 pounds maybe. And so pretty much what I was doing, I was fishing, and then I decided to go to like a different, like muddier pond. It's not really a pond. It's kind of like, sometimes it's like dry, and sometimes it's been like up. It's like knee high for been like 2 years now. It's probably gonna stay a pond. And so right when I got in there, I saw this little hump of mud. I put my hand down there, I felt the shell, and I pulled that up, and that was actually a painted turtle. And on the painted turtle shell, there was this huge mark, like this huge, where like a turtle's beak would have hit down into the painted turtle shell. A huge thing. There's just a bunch of chunks taken out of that painted turtle shell, and on the bottom, there's another mark, like those two beaks probably went in. And there's no way another painted turtle could have got that. So like, say this was a painted turtle, like that turtle's bite was like all the way up there. And I know this guy probably didn't do that. That's probably like a bigger, probably like 40-pound snapping turtle in there. And so I was just going all around that pond. It wasn't very big. I just had like this stick. I was feeling around all by like these trees and stuff in the water. I was just feeling for like a thump thump for like a turtle shell. And so I went around, I felt a bunch. They were just like stumps and logs and stuff. And I did this one up by the bank, like thump 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 thump, and then it sounded different. And then I put my hand down in there, and then I like felt him right here. And then as soon as I felt him, I came down here and I did this, and as soon as he took off this way, and I was feeling him, and he was just, I couldn't tell where his head was. It was just going on nuts, and I like grabbed him right on the side of the shell, like right here, and I grabbed him out, and it was pretty insane, guys. And so this is a common snapping turtle, and an alligator snapping turtles, they get a lot bigger, like 70 to like 150 pounds, and like an alligator snapping turtle is a lot bigger. And what an alligator snapping turtle has is they have a way bigger mouth, and they sit in the bottom of like slow moving creeks and rivers, and they have that little lure in their mouth, and they just sit there on the bottom of like a river. They just open that big mouth, and they just like wiggle their tongue around, and little bluegill fish like that, they'll come up to that, and they'll get right in their mouth, and as soon as the fish is close enough, they'll just go like bam. The alligator snapping turtles will. And a lot of people think since the alligator snapping turtles get bigger, they think that the alligator snapping turtles are way more aggressive, but the common snapping turtle is actually a nomadic predator, and common snapping turtles are way more aggressive than the alligator snapping turtle. And common snapping turtles can get anywhere from to like 50 to 60 pounds. And so yeah, that's a cool turtle. All right, so I'm just tell you some cool facts about this snapping turtle here. This is actually a small one. This is probably 10 pounds. And so here, as you can see, so the top of a turtle shell right here, this is called the carapace, is the top of the shell of the turtle. On the bottom is called the plastron, is the bottom half of the shell on a turtle. And as you can see on snapping turtles and alligator snapping turtles are the only turtle that can't pull their entire bodies in their shell. As you can see, I have like all this exposed like muscle out here, and that's why they've developed to snap like this to defend themselves from predators. And they don't even have any predators now. And so just look at these like dragon-like claws. They're just beautiful. And as they get bigger, these claws will get bigger. And on the back, on their tail actually, this is a cool fact. You see these bumps right here? These are called osteoderms. What an osteoderm is, it's just a piece of bone covered in scale. And on a common snapping turtle, which is this dude right here, the osteoderms, as they grow older and get bigger, the osteoderms grow and get bigger as the common snapping turtle gets bigger. With the alligator snapping turtle, they also have osteoderms, but as the alligator snapping turtle grows and gets bigger, their osteoderms actually get smaller. So that's a cool fact to know. And yeah, this is just a wonderful, cool common snapping turtle. Just look at that. This is the plastron carapace. Beautiful common snapping turtle. Look at those claws. This is a smaller one. I've caught bigger, like 20-pounders before, but just a beautiful, insane. He was like fighting me in the muck and stuff. And yeah, just a beautiful creature. Alright guys, so now I'll explain to you guys how to properly pick up a snapping turtle the right way. Not just I was walking down, I just saw this guy by a pond or on the road or something, and I see a lot of people, they'll just grab them by the tail, and what that does on a turtle's tail, see right here, on a turtle's tail, their tail connects to their spine, which runs all the way up into their head, which can ultimately paralyze and then kill the turtle. So if you're gonna eat them, that's a different story, but even if you see any common snapping turtle, or I mean just any snapping turtle, you should always pick them up. There's this right here, this is their tail. You see right here on the edge of these spikes, where these spikes end, there's a little lip right here. You can grab them right there and right there. Or if you see right where the shell connects, you can grab them right there. That is probably the safest place to hold a snapping turtle. It's safer for you and the turtle. It doesn't hurt you or the snapping turtle. And it's a better place where his claws can't get you. And there's a lip right here you can hold in there too. And yeah, that's how it's a proper way to hold a snapping turtle. Alright guys, so now I'm going to explain to you how to carefully move a snapping turtle off the side of the road. So if you see a turtle, you're going to quickly on the road and quickly pull over into a safe area on the side of the road. You're going to come up to the turtle and you're going to see which way he's headed. So come right here and you see that he's headed this way. You're going to want to move him in this direction. The direction that he's headed, you're going to want to move him into this direction, and you want to carefully walk him over maybe 20 feet off into the grass over here, and you're just going to set him down over here and he'll do his thing. And let's say if he was headed the other way, so he was headed in this direction, right? So if I had this turtle and I just got out of my car and I was picking him up, and I pick him up here and he's headed this way, and I move him back this way, the direction that he wasn't headed. I've seen people do this, and they give him the direction that he wasn't headed, and you put him back here. All he's gonna do is go right back into the road to the other area. You're not helping him at all. So if you see a snapping turtle in the same direction, you lead him in that direction. You don't put him back in the other direction. Even if you on the side of a road and you see, let's say we're on a road and there's a pond off to our right, and there's a forest over here, and he's headed to the forest, not the pond. He's probably a female laying eggs, so you're gonna wanna carry them in the direction that they're headed. Even if they're facing towards a pond, it doesn't matter. Either way they're facing, you put them towards the way they're facing. And so that's just the correct way to move a snapping turtle off the road, common snapping turtle. So enjoy this video. I just pretty much said everything I know about snapping turtles. And yeah, it's my favorite animal. And yeah, subscribe.